Let's talk about fatherhood.
Do you remember the last conversation you had with your father?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was the day before my bad. My bad, dog. He really
Most of us are going to be parents, and whether we are or whether we're on our way to being, it's good to have these discussions from time to time. And the truth is, at some point in time, and this is the preferred option, we are all going to lose a father, a mother, a father figure, a mother figure, a mentor, somebody that was of an older age and was probably influential in your life to a certain extent. And the honesty is that most parents or families or people that are in a protective position to us is that these places or these environments are meant to be a place of safety, honesty, and growth.
You lost your father, unfortunately, last year. What did your dad mean to you? How influential was he in the man that shape that we see sitting here today?
My dad, he just did everything. Like it's such a hard thing when you got somebody there and you get so used to it. It ain't that I underappreciated him, because I talk to my dad every day. You know what I'm saying? I didn't underappreciate him. But it's like when it's good men around, especially when they just get snatched up like that, ain't nobody really ready for it. Like the hold that it leaves. Like I guess the process of it was like understanding that until I go down, like they really won't know. I mean, we can celebrate, we can do this. People talk about getting flowers while you're still here on Earth, but you can't really feel it till somebody gone. You know what I'm saying?
Now, the imperfect part about this is that is not what we seem to get most of the time. Parental figures, mentors, mothers, fathers have so much of a fluid impact on the society, on their children, on their neighbors, so much that you can be a great person, you can be a great dad, because we're speaking mostly about fatherhood in this video. You can be a great father, you can be a great mentor to another man, but you will be lacking when it comes to emotional control and vulnerability.
Here I come. Here I come.
And the reason why these things don't come naturally to men is that most of the time when men fail, because I'm a guy, we don't really have the opportunity or the place to open up about it. And even the people that are there to hear us out, we too have a problem opening up to them, because it takes two to figure these things out.
Stop it. Get some help.
When people fail, or when men fail, they take that as an opportunity to hold it to themselves and just do better, not knowing that that's also an opportunity to create bonds with people that are probably going to be there for the rest of your life. And if they're not going to be there for the rest of your life, or if they're going to use that as a way to pull you down, then that's a clear sign that that's not the person that should be in your life for the long term.
He liked when I wear the suits, the full suit. Mm-hmm. He liked when I wear shirt and tie and stuff. He always got dressed for the office every day. He would wear shirt and tie. And last combo, he just was like, "Man, you look good in them suits, man. Like, I like that you taking jobs now that you wearing that suit." And then he told me, "Don't come home, finish filming," because we was filming the podcast. Mm-hmm. Told me and my brother not to come home, finish filming. He got to go in the hospital. He'll be right back. Yeah, that was the last one. But
did you know your father was that sick, Mark? He never shared that.
I mean, I knew he had to go in the hospital. I thought he just had some, like, people get older.
Yeah. Being there a couple of days and he'd be right back out.
Yeah, and then knowing him, I just, I would have been, I guess I naturally worry more about my mom. Because, yeah, I ain't never, dude don't ask for help. He don't, even in them last couple months, man, it was, like, hard to help him. You know what I mean? We didn't know what was going on for real, but it's like the help we thinking we doing, we just like, yeah, Dad, like, you can ask us for anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I ain't even, like, noticed that he's going out his way to say thank you, because it's like he never had to ask nobody for shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? He been doing it all since he was young. So it's like, just hard to process. My bad.
And this is what I've noticed a lot in like black homes. And I don't know if this is equal with other races, but I'm just talking about black people because that's my experience. I have noticed that in black homes, dads find it hard to ask for help. And after they've covered this up for so long, they see this as strength or being tough. But the truth about this is that this can actually be a sign of weakness or trauma.
Damn. I'm sorry.
If you cannot open to your family, the people that have been there for you, at least from the outside looking in, because we do not know the actual lives of these people in their family dynamic, but being able to open up and admitting that you need help and you may not be as strong as you look or as strong as you claim to be, really does something good to the mentality of people that are watching you. They realize that life is not as rosy as it seems. One realizes that one doesn't have to be tough to get what they want. One can be weak, express how weak they are, ask for the help that they need, especially when your children are at a point where they're probably going to be taking care of you. The interesting thing is admitting that you need help or you're weak or you're sick and you need somebody to take care of you can actually give you more time to spend with the loved ones that you claim to be in love with.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
How hard is it? How hard is it? Because you said something very interesting. You said the only difference between the way I raised my kids and the way I was raised by my dad is that my dad had my ear every single day. I had his ear every single day. So how hard is it for you knowing that that was the type of environment that you grew up in and that you don't have your kids' ear every day, but you still need to be a parent, but you still need to be a disciplinarian. You still need to be a friend. You still need to be at the end of the day, you're a father among all friends and all that other stuff. You're a father above all things. But knowing, like, damn, my dad probably would have said this, but he would have told me this on Monday and Tuesday, and if I did it on Wednesday, then that would have been a problem.
Right.
Well, I'm only seeing these my kids Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so it's a whole different scenario.
I mean, for me, is looking at it like, because a little bit of it comes in like my oldest is like, she's like able to handle like the calls, the texts. My youngest, she's more like FaceTime.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
she want to see.
FaceTime.
You got to see.
So luckily, my ex is not. It's not like a war or nothing anymore.
Right.
Like we can talk to the kids or whatever. And I think the part that I could appreciate the most is that my big girl, she knows the weight of it. Like she kind of knows. Like
That's Junie.
yeah, Junie would be like awesome. Like
There is no weakness in asking for help. That's probably the strongest thing that you can do because you are overcoming your desire to be selfish and to be by yourself. And sometimes exposing yourself is the best way to be strong. And because society doesn't really view strength in that area, is the reason why we have so many broken homes. Is one of the reasons why we have so many people in relationships that will stab each other in the back. Nobody wants to be vulnerable. And I had to learn this on my own, by myself, to realize that when you have people around you that you can be vulnerable with and they can help you, look at you, not judge you, but also tell you the truth and tell you where you need to improve on and vice versa. That's one of the greatest blessings that you can have in life.
He's right, you know.
And this is the other thing. You also have to be willing, or we as fathers or men also have to be willing to understand that all because you're vulnerable doesn't mean you'll work out well. But that's the point of being yourself and not letting other people or your environment change who you are. Easier said than done, but it is the right thing to do. Now, this is another point that I thought about while making this video. Men or fathers are not perfect, of course.
Of course!
And the funny thing about that is that even though one can be a great dad or be a great father, you can still give birth and raise people that are not really the best. That's the irony about life, because imperfections shine through perfection and perfection shines through imperfection. I don't know if that made sense, but it just came out and I'm going to stick with it. Ultimately, being a great dad doesn't define the type of kids that you will have, because your imperfections will stand out more to the people that know you the best or know you the most. And that is why it is good to be honest with yourself and also tell the people that are around you that you may not know everything. And everything may not have been good as it seems as you're portraying it, because parents always like to put out the best figure of how they would like to be perceived by their children, not knowing that as long as their children grow older and they experience life for themselves, they will see their imperfections in their parents and they will have to unlearn everything that they have learned to be better people. But either way, a father is very important, not just to the family, but to society. And a father doesn't always mean blood. Sometimes it can just be a relationship, and it doesn't always have to be biological. For some people, it is spiritual. Let me know your opinions in the comment section, and don't forget to enjoy your day.
Wait for it. Here it comes. Almost there.
Your mom, which was she more proud of? You winning an NBA championship or you winning Dance with the Stars?
With the Stars.
Come on, man. Your whole life, you say, I want to play in the NBA. You win a championship. You brought a championship to a city that hadn't won a
As far as she
championship.
concerned, that championship led to me getting the ball that I really was supposed to get.